Oh, don't, because I'll do the witchy laugh, and it'll be bad.
You say like I'll do the witch. You always do the witchy laugh because you are a witch, but you are the thorn between two roses.
Exactly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waffling On, where I'm joined today by Claire and Dan.
Hello. Hello.
And a big teddy bear as well.
It's not just any teddy bear.
Who is that?
This is Big Wade.
He's a teddy bear. He's a teddy bear. I think, Dan, have you got anything to...
What has been going on? Well,
Well, we had to get someone else in. We didn't work very well. We didn't work very well as a duo, so we thought we'd get some outside help in.
I've heard that. Have I got something to say?
I thought you might apologise for that comment as well.
Oh, well, I'm very good at apologies. Too controversially,
Probably too
that's what we
controversial.
heard.
Mhm.
Too controversial. Banned from my own podcast. Oh, I'm sorry, Chase. I'm really, really sorry, Chase. Move on. Grow up. Get over it. Right. Off we go.
Okay, well, I look forward to the next podcast. See you there, Claire.
Yeah.
We are looking today at Clash in Coventry.
Mhm.
It's a UBW event, but it's more waffling on the road, really.
Yep.
Because we're going to be heading up north,
Very-
north of Bedfordshire.
Very north, yeah.
So effectively, that's abroad, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Take your passport.
Yeah. Which passport are you going to be taking?
Well,
with
I
you?
have not received my Cray City passport. I want to know who to complain to.
Oh, well, you can complain to any one of the two residents of Cray City.
Well,
about
apparently
that
it's
one.
in the post, so if there's a tracking number or something would be handy because Saturday probably needs to be on a plane.
Do you think the mayor does the admin? It feels like more of a wage job.
It's possible.
Or outsources to his security team.
Wade's busy, so
Hold that flag, son.
Mm.
Hold that flag. So yeah, we're going to be travelling up to Coventry, which isn't actually abroad.
Ah.
I did the geography ahead of this, knowing that you have no idea
not a clue.
or interest.
No.
And I think, looking at the card, it's basically 6 main events.
Mhm.
As we look at it, it's champions all round, and every match could be the final one.
Yeah.
Which one should we start with?
How about Truman Roswell, please?
Truman Roswell. Okay. Let's make it so. Star Trek reference. It's X-Files.
Yeah, so we've got Harrison Leon, the Square One champion. As far as we know, his belt's not on the line. He will be leaving Coventry with the shiny belt and his tummy ache against one Truman Roswell.
See, that's a shame. Truman, is he already got the Grand Slam championship? He has, hasn't he?
Well, he was the tag champion, wasn't he?
He's done tag,
He was the big belt boy.
and he's been Young Lions as well in a previous life. I don't know if you ever picked up the Infinity, like Skip did. But this, if it had been on the line, he could have claimed to, I think, be the first guy to have the clean sweep as opposed to the Grand Slam. Anyway, that could be off the cards. So this is a rematch of Harrison's debut at
Yes.
UBW
Yep,
way back in early part of 2022.
January.
2020 true,
As it was.
the year of the Truth Seeker.
It was January, and I think it was it Return to the Ring? I
It was
think.
Return to the Ring.
There you go, right? Because that was the first one I ever went to.
Oh, there you go. It was not your Return to the Ring, it was your entrance to the ring.
It was, which I don't think we need to talk about. Carry on.
Okay, let's talk about the next one then, shall we?
It's just that Finn got very irate. It was his first one, and he latched onto the fact that he loved Harrison, and he's loved Harrison ever since.
Not like you. Anyway.
Who invited you back?
Go on, carry on.
Come on.
Well, it's going to get worse
Out you
because
go.
he's not going to be on Harrison's side. Oh, actually, you're both on the same side then. Fair enough.
It's true. So Finn in a very crowded room, shouted out, and I think I have the video somewhere, he shouted out to Truman, "You're a sucker!" And it was dead quiet in there at that point. So everyone turned and looked at us, and it was hilarious. And then he won the raffle.
What, Truman?
No. So, successful evening for us. Maybe slightly embarrassing.
Can't imagine people just shouting names at Truman.
And no wonder everyone in Stephen was like, "That's so mean, so cruel to that guy, that pet lover."
We didn't know how awful he could be with his cat shenanigans at that point. So yeah, what do you think? What's going to happen?
I will say, because the belt's not on the line, we've got two stars. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see. I know this is a big UBW show where we're getting some outside stars, some of the biggest names around, but we've still got two of UBW's finest going in there. I know. And we all know who I want to win. You guys cover this one. I mean, she wanted Aidan White to stroll in halfway through and take his belt, but
yeah, sure. Oh, we probably shouldn't mention that, should we? Harrison the last match. What happened?
I think we reviewed that already, didn't we?
We did review that, didn't we, Ernie?
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, Harrison goes in with the belt because breakout star of 2022. Ernie didn't manage to take the belt off him. First failure of the square one, number one contender in that regard. But as you say, we've got the great and good from across BritWres, and we've got two homegrown great and good, who international or intergalactic stars as they may be. I don't know. It's not 2022 anymore. Truman hasn't had a very good run.
No. But if he's going to have another one, it has to start somewhere.
It does. Parabolic. Thanks, Bob. But Harrison is... could he rise any higher? He's already the tallest man out there. I'll go with Harrison this one, because someone has to back him.
Oh. Let me just nip in and say, I haven't missed this. Thanks for the suspension, Chess.
It's weird, isn't it? Because the waffling on, we waffled a lot more without Dan, and there were no silences.
It's true. It's true. I was less indecisive about things.
I think probably because you didn't have to make any predictions.
Well, yeah, but I was. Yeah.
I'm going to go for Truman Roswell.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Thank you for underlining and cementing that fact. And thank you for being back so we now both bully Claire on camera. And we can get on with the next batch and come back to this.
Yeah, shall we?
Because really, at this point, she should have just said Harrison and be done with it.
But this is where I'm gearing up to, right? So
Were you doing it psychically?
I want Harrison to win.
Who are you going to back?
But I also know he might have picked up an injury at the last show. Has he healed? Everyone always targets the knee, don't they? And I'm going to go Harrison.
But she likes Truman too.
I never said that.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Yes.
Right, the next of our 6 main events is a rematch a UBW match that is a rematch of events that have happened outside of the UBW ring. These guys are no strangers to each other. We've got homegrown hero at the Absolute Maverick, Tommy Kyle, versus the Sovereign Lord, the Vulture, Spike Trivet. Also not strangers to the UBW ring. I think he absolutely battered Leo Edwards' March attacks way back in 2020. Were you at that one as well? Yeah, another one of your early shows.
Yeah.
He was a meanie, wasn't he?
Yeah, I remember him being a meanie, and to be fair, a lot of people battered poor Leo, and I got really sad about that. So, yeah, I don't like him.
The unsprung hero.
When Truman battered him, and then it looked like he was going to get up, and then Truman just carried on battering him, and that was over.
And we've done Truman. We've covered Truman already.
True, sorry.
I don't think we need to revisit all of the beatings that poor Leo took, though, to be fair.
Harrison and Leon stood up for him.
Yeah.
When Truman beat him up, that was when he only had one shoe on. It's just a tragic
was
affair.
That one? I remember Ian Rosario squishing him.
It was a hard no. almost murdered him. Anyway, Tommy Kyle.
Tommy Kyle versus Spike Trivet. This one looks like an epic right from the start. Last time I saw Spike, he was bloodied and defeated at in the progress ring by Kid Lycos losing his title, and that was stomach churning.
Yeah.
In terms of some of the violence that was going on inside a cage. Thankfully, this one's not in a cage, but I think it could be just as violent. There's bad blood. I think the last 2 times these guys have faced each other, Spike's come out on top. So Tommy's due some revenge here.
Yeah, we saw Spike against Tommy at Riot Cabaret. That was Tommy's first match back, actually. It was after his injury. Spike Trivet is one of the best bad guys there is. Recently I saw him at Tidal, and he was against Harley Hudson. She answered his open challenge, and he near on murdered her. Like, it was
She's
one of the
fierce.
she was.
Oh, do you remember her?
I do.
I thought she was nothing.
Well, she got battered.
She kept getting back up, but Spike demolished her, and he has got that in his locker. He's a terrifying bad guy, and he's a terrifying wrestler. He's brutal. I mean, that's probably the only way to describe him.
But he's not nice even to the people he hangs around with, is he? The greedy vultures. He's fallen foul of them because of his treatment. Dominatus Regnum as well. Some scary guys in there.
That little pet that he's got at Riot Cabaret. Can't remember his name.
Because of the T.
Used him as a chair once.
Yeah, you know.
Turdock, I think it is. Turdock. Anyway, as we always say, Tommy Kyle, he's the upper echelons of wrestling. He's fantastic.
Harrison Leon. Upper echelons.
And Spike Trivet is very much the same level. Like I say, he was the Progress champion for over a year. The program he had with Kid Lycos was incredible. Cara Noir before that, absolutely stunning. Honestly, it's just a bit of a privilege to be able to watch these two go at it. I'm looking forward to it.
No, any one of these is match of the night. I mean, I say 6 main events. Anyone could top the card.
I like Tommy Kyle.
I know that's not like conducive to the discussion, but I do. Certainly the flippy.
Yeah. So, do you think he's going to do the magnificent flippy stuff and come out on top here?
I do. Yeah, for a couple of reasons. One, I love Tommy Kyle, and I want him to win. And I don't like Spike because he beat up Leo Edwards. They're my reasons.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I do like Spike because he beat up Leo Edwards and everyone else. I'm going to go Spike Trivet.
Oh, no. Now who is it now?
Spike Trivet's going to win.
Oh.
I was being a bit controversial there. I didn't know whether I'd get banned from the podcast by being it. But no, I think we've seen Spike Trivet laid out in the middle of the ring, and so few people care for him. He was just left there while the ring was dismantled as well. I'd like to see Tommy win because Claire really didn't cover this, but I think Spike's going to win. Yeah, it's not. No, this means war, is it?
I need to Google the lyrics because we have this on in the car, but I can sing along to half it and then just do that thing where you mumble the noise.
As a dad, you
designated driver.
You have to do the lyrics about 2 seconds after they've been on. Yeah. Brilliant. So what's this one?
It's a wrestling match.
Yeah.
It's scheduled for how many falls?
Hopefully only one.
I don't know. I'd happily watch this one go to about 9 if I'm honest.
Maybe that came out wrong. Hopefully this is a nice, straightforward match with one fall, and we're allowed to say one fall.
I tell you, we're going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
One fall. Oh, I thought we were going to say it then.
Okay.
Oh.
And it's scheduled for one fall. Thanks for joining.
God, you're such a knob.
Yeah. You won't be back next
Yellow
time.
card.
You get yellow cards for telling the truth.
Oh.
Who's controversial now?
Not having it. Not having
Right,
it.
I think we should actually tee up what this match is about, as opposed to anything else before Dan leaves permanently.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the UBW Tag Team Championships on the line. The all-conquering Odyssey, Artemis and Adonis Payne,
Yep.
take on Sunshine Machine,
Yay.
Chuck Mambo and TK Cooper.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a while since we've seen them in the UBW ring.
I've never seen them. That's it.
I have. We saw them go up against Thunder Express, Floor is Lava 4.
God, this is like a Leo Edwards tribute.
It is a Leo Whippers tribute show.
Hi, Leo!
I like
He's,
that.
he's probably out there, one shoe.
I think he found his shoe. Maybe. I hope he found his shoe.
We all hope you found your shoe. Sincerely, we do. You're not in this match, though.
No.
You got beaten by a Sunshine Machine with your friend, Jackson Hart. Boo.
There we go. Well, I'm not revisiting that.
Hi, Jackson.
Nope.
Hi, Arthur Scurro.
Say out the scarrow.
Is he in? It's not in this match either. Are we
No,
going to
he's
discuss
not.
anyone that's taken part in this match?
Yeah.
Oh, we've already mentioned Sunshine Machine are here, going up against the Odyssey, trying to end their reign at about 567 days. Still a record-breaking run.
You say about? Oh, it's about 567 days.
Yeah, but I can't do it with the time difference because I was very specific with Tony C. he held the belt.
What do you mean the time difference?
Oh, with the difference between when they would have got the belts and it would be over.
She just thinks Coventry's that far away that it's in a different time zone.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was probably last
Look,
century.
I am not that silly.
GMT minus 2 all the
Well,
way
that's
up
why I
north.
got confused because I was like, what are you talking about?
GMT or GNT? Is that where the
I think we need
confusion's coming?
GMT rather than T. Anyway,
Let's start this one.
Odyssey.
Let's start this one. again. Next up, it's UBW Tag Team Championships on the line as Chuck Mambo, TK Cooper, Sunshine Machine, face the Odyssey, Adonis Payne, and Artemis.
Yeah, great. So the song says the greatest team, TK Mambo Sunshine Machine. We're going to find out, aren't we? I mean, they are one of the greatest teams. They've ripped through all the Brit Wrest time and time again.
Yeah.
They were wrestling in America recently, which means they are obviously international stars.
Champions.
Yeah.
And great singles wrestlers. We've seen them in singles action recently as well. And each one of them was an absolute star in that respect as well.
Mambo was the champion at Right Cabaret. TK Cooper had his title shot, but then he got beaten up on his birthday. It was quite sad.
oh,
Carnival beat him up. When his mum and dad were in a little video as well, and Carnival beat him up.
it's a bit mean.
It was okay because Crowley bought him a cucumber for his birthday.
I wouldn't mind a cucumber for my birthday. I quite like cucumber.
Family show,
Oh,
Claire.
No, I was being genuine.
Anyway, right, moving on. This is a wrestling match.
Yeah.
And it's going to be...
I was wondering what's getting you for your birthday. A wrestling match scheduled for
for one
one
fall.
fall.
It's going to be an absolute stormer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got one of Brit Wrest's finest against our finest. The all-time UBW greatest tag team, the Odyssey.
I think beyond UBW though, they're fantastic everywhere they go.
Yeah.
They've been put forward as the future, as the number one team in the UK. This is a real test because they're going up against guys who can actually say, no, that's us. But I think, getting in early, I think the Odyssey are going to retain here. We've seen them back in tag team action recently, and they haven't missed a beat, even though they've been separated in singles action for so much of the last 6 months or so. I'm backing an international victory for the Odyssey.
I agree with that. I said it before. I can't remember if it was on the last review or whenever it all merges into one. You have not got a bond in tag wrestling like Adonis and Artemis have, and I think for that reason, I don't care what you say. I'm allowed an opinion, and that's my opinion.
It's an opinion. They probably are against one of the bondiest tag teams
That's
you can
what I was
find.
going to say.
No, I think that they will win. The Odyssey.
And I will complete the trio because I would never back against them.
Yeah, they're not Arthur Scurro, are they?
Yeah, what happens when I go for Scurro?
Yeah, I'm going to
High
wait
Arthur
until
Scurra.
you voted on that one, because then I'll know what to do, because you always go the wrong way.
Right. Well, I'm going to say this match, we'll go back to this one quickly if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that the Odyssey will win. Just two of my absolute favourites, and it'll be a hell of a match. But they'll come out on top.
Looks like the Sunshine Machine would delight. Still struggling with that one. The Sunshine Machine guys.
They
would
those G&Ts.
they would deny the UVW tag team title shot before. They're getting it this time round. But none of us are backing you for this one. Odyssey all the way.
So next up, we are looking at 6 people in the ring, potentially all at once. So we have on one hand the throne of Oku. So looking at Michael, Oku, Cy Gregory, Ronnie Knox.
Pview, Ronnie Knox.
We will term them the bad guys. The bad guys. Assuming that they're going to be bad guys. I mean, they're pretty bad normally, right?
Yeah, I don't think they have good intentions for people. Ronnie never does.
No.
No one is safe, but maybe Michael Oku and CYR.
It's not a good throne, is it, to sit on?
No. That spiky one. With the swords.
Game of Thrones.
That's it. Yeah.
Can we say that without breaking trademark?
Oh, I don't know.
We've already played that music, so probably in
Yeah, I
trouble
think
anyway.
we can talk those guys round.
Versus the cheeky little pirates, who consist of Alexis Falcon, who we love, Charles Crowley, who we love, and Arthur Scurro, who we love.
But Dan doesn't back.
Hi, Office Girl.
Looking forward to this one. I think this is going to be a really interesting one, because you've got Arthur Scurro, who we saw in a promo earlier today, that he we'll have to do that bit again, because when you're putting it out, and it won't necessarily be today, and it will have been like another
Did you see
day.
it today, though?
I did.
It's fact. So we'll leave that in. We saw the promo today. He's lost somewhere
Yes,
in the UK trying to
is.
get to Coventry.
Someone please find Arthur Scurro.
Not you.
Not me. Definitely not me.
Well,
Someone must have a tracker on him, surely.
We just follow the fumes of rum. But the thing is, we know the further inland he gets, the more confused he gets.
This is true.
So hopefully he'll get to the venue, but I don't know if he necessarily will.
It's good that he's left enough time. I like that preparedness.
He's set off early.
Yeah.
I think he just got lost. And he's saying, this might be the way to Coventry.
He'll get there. I'm sure he'll get there. Someone will pick him up. Someone.
Again,
Anyways,
not you.
Not me. No, I will not be driving. He obviously has history with Charles Crowley. Sorry about all the hands. I'm going to put my hands down. No, I didn't. I left my hands up. He has history with Charles Crowley.
Like Bart was telling us.
Yep, that's it. There was a lot of that. It's going to be. It's going to be odd that they are on a team together.
It's the classic WWE. Can they coexist?
Yeah.
Actually, for this is 3 on 2 on 1, as far as I'm concerned. Because we've got the cheeky little buggers within the cheeky little pirates.
She was desperate to say that. You've stolen it from her.
Stop.
Like I say, we can always put it in later on. It's
Fine,
too
I've done
late.
it now. You've done it.
Too late.
It's fine. Don't even get to swear.
So he's looking across the ring, and he's
Got me a
facing.
knob.
It's not
Sorry,
swearing.
Graham. Didn't want to interrupt you there, but
But you did.
points to be made.
Stand up for yourself, Dan. I think the thing is, you've been put in your place too often, possibly against what was correct recently. You've been abolished from appearing on the podcast, and now you're back on. You're being abused. Do stand your ground.
Well, but it was by both of you.
Well, I'm telling you, even if it's me saying the right thing and completely in the right, probably didn't understand what you said. He's speaking Northern. You'll have to get used to this, because this is what happens in Coventry.
Oh no!
Coventry's not north. It's not. I mean,
It's very north.
Is it not in what's called known as the Midlands? If it's not, it's quite close to the Midlands. Midlands.
Is it above Cambridge?
Have you got a GCE in geography?
What did you get? O level.
I didn't do that one.
No level. You're only 9.
So 3 on 2 on 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Wrestling.
So Michael Oku, multiple champion, currently the Jericho Cruise champion.
Yep.
Progress champion. No,
No.
sorry, not Pro.
Right
Right Cabaret.
Rev Pro.
Rev Pro. And another, I think he's just a purpose.
Yes.
The purpose champ.
Say the Wimbledon
Wimbledon.
one. Don't do it. Don't sing. Oh,
Are you going to sing Wombles?
that's
No.
what I was going to say. Don't sing
Oh.
I
Wombles.
was just going to say I don't remember him holding a tennis racket. But
Wombles are
a
better.
guy massively decorated currently out there, international star.
Yeah.
With an engineer, possibly one of the meanest people in wrestling. And the biggest bad mood in wrestling, as Arthur Scar has pointed out, C.Y. Gregory.
I love that description. I think that it's a perfect fit, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
One question I have, though. Blue pants or purple pants? I've seen both.
Blue.
is it Monday? It's Monday, isn't it? That's Commando. So Scarro's looking across the ring at his opponents, the Throne of Oku, and he can't trust the guys that are behind him. He was so distracted when Barb pointed out that that Crowley might be in the crowd, that he's got this fixation. And even if he is concentrating on Crowley, Alexis Falcon's a bit cheeky as well. So I feel for the guy. I think he's going to be at 6s and 7s, pieces of 8. It doesn't work, does it? But I'll let you two chat this one out while I debate internally what's going to go on.
Oh no! You made it do this side.
It was the deep side.
What was this side?
Not the CY.
No.
This is a tough one for you, actually, Dan.
Is it?
Yeah, because
I think it is.
you're never going to back against Crowley,
That's it.
but you never back Scarrow. It's like the cat
Oh, yeah.
with
yeah.
the buttered toast on its
That's
back.
true.
Which way does it land?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you drop a cat that's got buttered toast with the butter up on its back and it's going towards the floor, because the cat always lands on its feet,
Uh-huh.
but butter always lies butter down. So the toast always lies butter down. So the cat, which way is it going to land?
I can't see her face, but it feels from here that her eyes have glazed over.
So she's the one who says, I don't do geography, but I do science. This is science.
Well, it's not, it's physics. Well, science is... shut up. It's not the science that I do.
It's not your kind of science.
I don't like physics. There's too much maths. Anyway, I think that the cheeky little pirates, I think they would disintegrate because Scarrow and Crowley will not. Just let me get it out.
Glad she said that, not you.
Only one layer.
Right. Let me step in. I, much like the last match, cannot wait to see this one. The potential for silliness is wonderful. So I think you've got a side that offers itself to silliness a little more than the other.
Majorly so, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. But going against what Claire said, I think the cheeky little pirates will work together. I think they'll put the differences aside. They will not be thrown over, pin CY, or hopefully Ronnie's gone by then. She's just taken off because she's fed up of getting her ass kicked.
Or booed by you.
Boo you, Ronnie Knox. We'll ignore the fact they've got one of the finest wrestlers in all of the world on that team. Yeah. And I will say the cheeky little pirates will win the match and then the disintegration may happen.
Oh, that's a good point. Didn't think of that.
Have you thought of that now?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to back the throne. You pointed out that Oku is one of the finest in the UK, one of the finest in the world.
And you're in the world, yeah.
I think only if he can't get in the ring, if he's somehow sidelined, is it not going to be a victory for the throne?
I'm going to stick with my initial thoughts. I think something will happen during... Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What's the matter with you?
Carry on.
Stop it! It's creepy!
He is creepy. I've always told you he was creepy, but you made friends with him.
I'm going to stick with my original thoughts and say that the throne will win because Crowley and Scarrow will not get on. Next up, we have women's wrestling. Amira, title holder, UBW champion, which we absolutely love, versus Millie McKenzie, former NXT women's wrestler. What are we thinking?
So it's Amira's, the Feisty Flames' first defence
Yes.
of the title.
Yeah.
And she's travelling a distance to do it against a local battler. I think Millie is Coventry based. She was born there. So she's going away. Everyone's going away, but we're going to Millie's hometown for this one.
Wait, ask her. Ask her on Saturday if she's Northern. See what she thinks.
Ask her what her nationality is. Midlands or Northern? I think that's the question. If you do get a chance to interview her, that's just what you leave with. And once she confirms that, you just step away. That's all you need to know.
Which bit of the north are you from?
Yorkshire. The further up.
I know where that is because I've been there.
Blimey.
Bits of it anyway.
That is further up
Not
than
all of it.
Cambridge.
You're not all of
And it was in my favourite book, so I know where that is.
Kes.
Kes. It's Wuthering Heights. You see?
I'll be back to that. Do I have to sing again? Or do I have to do an impression of Kes? I didn't bring a kestrel with me. But I have got the same hair as David Bradley.
You two are horrid to me. I swear I'm going to get you back one day.
I mean, this is
I
the bit that
know
next.
wrestler people, and I will get them to
Yeah, it's
take
coming
you
for you.
down. Yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah.
people who don't like you.
Yeah, exactly.
What
It's
are you
not
doing?
just Aiden.
You're still
I am a
picking-
citizen of Cray City as well.
You're not officially. You do not have a passport.
It's in the post.
It's
When
like
I get it, you're in trouble.
Becky Lynch turned American. You're going to turn Cray Cityan.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oopsie daisy. That's not very professional.
It's not very. It's unlike mine's not good, Buzz. All my friend is here.
Which one of us is
I
the
know, that's the intrigue, isn't it?
I think it's me.
Yeah, it's like Midsummer Murders. Or Vera, that's up north as well.
Is it? I've never seen it.
All these things are up north. His Midsummer's probably out west, isn't it? It's not up north.
Yeah,
But like
Midsummer's
Heartbeat.
not. Heartbeat, yeah.
That was.
I love that.
I grew up 5 minutes away from where Last of Summer Wine. You've
Never
probably
seen
never
it.
heard of it, have you?
I've heard of it, just never seen it.
Dan travelled down south in a bath on wheels.
I've seen it.
You've seen that bit, yeah. That's every episode. It's fine.
Yeah.
Amira, by the way.
Yes.
I just thought we should try. All right. So
I'm not hashtagging.
No,
I
she
don't
wasn't
know
doing
how to do that.
double boo there. She went, double boo for Amira.
No, we love Amira.
Ronnie doesn't.
No. But you're running nuts.
Ronnie's there. Oh.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that either. See,
Neither had I.
This is
Where
why
did
you are
that
the
come
brains. You are the brains of the operation.
Roman brains.
What are you doing?
Roman Brains. I'll take that.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, Amira,
Yes.
megastar. Like, genuinely just fantastic.
And so proud to be the UBW champion as
Yeah.
well.
Which is just wonderful. And in Millie McKenzie, she's up against one of the best in an absolutely stacked roster of British wrestling women. And you couldn't really get much more of a test. I can't wait to see it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing them go at each other. And I will say that our champion is going to retain the belt.
I agree. Despite Millie's experience, I mean, she's still really young. I think she's only 23, but she's had years of experience and held belts everywhere, tag team and single. I still think Amira is too in love with her position, just as the crowd are in love with Amira. I think she'll cement her position as UBW champion.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, I was excited. Do it like that every time.
Because she's still thinking about Wuthering Heights. And so the sixth of our main events, and most likely the main event of the Clash in Coventry, is RC, Ricky Calvet. I'm not going to do the full thing. UBW champion currently versus the Triassic Terror, TJ Sky. for the big belt. The belt is on the line, and I think TJ again. We're travelling into TJ's territory, not 665 million years ago, but the Midlands.
I get the dinosaur reference now. Yep.
It's kind of a science thing. Ricky has called out TJ, saying that he is the asteroid, he's a meteor, and he's going to come and destroy TJ Sky. I don't think it's as easy as saying you're an asteroid. I think he's going to have to work a lot harder, and he's going to have to work very hard. I've never seen TJ Sky in action myself, but what I understand of him and what I've seen online, the guy looks like he's working in fast, like the video sped up. The guy is absolutely incredible. And where you see Ricky is an aerialist, where he can get on the ropes, and I know he took great offence to the fact that I said he may have a light head full of helium because he can float so high and so freely. But this guy's possibly even more frenetic. Is even more frenetic and pliable. Maybe he has even less in his head, Ricky. There you go. I'll say that. But he's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I was seeing some clips of him doing all the flippy boy stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Braun Strowman would be absolutely fuming. But Ricky's got that belt. He's got his beautiful belt.
He's got more than the belt, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's got more than just the belt. He's got a friend.
He's got a hanger-oner.
He does have a hanger-oner.
I forgot about that guy. I was wondering who you were talking about then.
Don't think he'll let you forget it.
What
No.
guy? So it's very likely that TJ will be there unaccompanied, but Ricky will have a certain GM, only one half of the GM team of UBW. Chase Anthony is bound to be lurking around. And what would be ideal is if we saw a dinosaur from TJ Sky onto Chase to get him out of the way. I think that'd get a bigger cheer than anything else. And then he goes on and takes the title.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if all of the wrestlers then will have like an epic run-in at the end, but no one attacks each other, just takes Chase out one after the other, just finisher after finisher. Like that episode of SmackDown or Raw or whatever it was when they all ran in, did a finisher and then left. But all of them on Chase.
I have to get behind that.
Yeah, this is the dream scenario. So this is now what we're expecting. Is this your prediction?
Anything else is a disappointment.
Anything else doesn't get me the points.
There's the other half of the GM that could make it happen. So
Yeah, if you're listening, Hugo, we like that. What would be the best one though? The best move you could see done on there. There might be people just in the back, people not actually competing as well. Yeah. So what would you most like to see happen to Chase Anthony in Coventry, having been sent to Coventry?
Probably
family show.
No, okay. Well, of the people that I know are there,
yeah,
I'd love to see him take a Kyle Driver.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing. If I got the Kyle Driver and then we had Sunshine Machine's designated driver and then the Thing followed by the Olympus Elbow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we're just dream booking it, probably that time Yokozuna came down off the corner and really squashed someone.
Yeah. Or you mentioned earlier on Braun Strowman that flips him over and the ring collapses. That would be incredible. But it's Tristan who does it. That would be dream come true.
I think I'd be happy with a super kick. Quite like them. Moonsault's absolute favourite. So if you could do someone like probably Truman, to be fair, a moonsault and then squash him.
Would Ricky also have to hit Chase with that Lariat?
He might feel left out if he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, let's hope for that as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get back to proceedings as they might actually occur.
Okay.
I think Ricky will retain.
I'm going to copy Claire because she's good at this. Yeah. And I'm bottom of the league.
So
not after this.
At least keeping pace. I would like to think that TJ may be the new champion, but I think we discussed there's numbers on Ricky's side. And to be fair, Ricky withstood everything that Tommy Kyle hit him with, and that he hit him with in an incredible match at Royster Revenge. So we know he can work with anyone. But TJ is that little bit quicker than Tommy. And there's
Ricky's
a massive close. He is. Maybe they'll just miss each other the whole time.
That's it. Just chase each other around like Tom and Jerry.
Chase Anthony each other around.
Yeah.
In which case, I think that Ricky Calvet, given his hair as well, will be the mouse, Jerry, and will come out on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm hoping now that TJ makes that sound that Tom does when he gets like mouse trapped on the toe and stuff. You do it. That's it. Yeah, that one.
Like that, and he might have a big lump on his head that's throbbing.
That's it.
Like
yeah.
That's really mean.
Little birds go around his head.
Yeah.
Songbirds.
That's it. Dream scenario.
Dream scenario. Maybe we get back to a bit of reality. I think that Ricky will retain.
Yeah.
Because I'm copying Claire.
I think he's got lost. I bet he's going to blame Royal Mail. I hope he's going to blame Royal Mail. They're really good.
It's a motorbike outside.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
trying to
that's
do
my passport.
Trying to do courier. Grey City Couriers.
Dan's just trying to cover up some. That was a motorbike. A smelly motorbike.
This is unbelievable. I've had enough of this.
I did it.
You did it?
I did
Oh, right.
the cackle.
Makes sense.
I did the cackle.
She did the cackle. This is meant to be our grand goodbye, and she's cackling like Head Witch, or whatever she's called. Hedge Witch.
like the owl from Harry Potter.
That was the joke last time.
I know.
We did predictions. We talked wrestling a little bit, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go in the car. We're going to go to Coventry. I don't know where you're going to go.
Where I'll end
Peterborough.
up. I might find Scarrow.
Welling.
See where we go.
Welling. Chase will be there. We'll be there. Pview Chase. Ronnie Knox will be there. Pview Ronnie Knox. And all left to say is stay in the know with the WO.
I can't do that because I get it wrong.
You have a look, Ernie. We're a minute in.
That's what you get for trying to put your foot above your head.
Dan, Yorkshire. Just Dan.
That was.
Sorry, I've got this.
I know the receipts coming, so I might as well make the most of it in the meantime.
Oh, my tummy really hurts already.
Oh,
That means you're going to get a title shot.
Taxi notes.